Welcome to the Rena Malik podcast. We are glad to have you. We got another exciting AMA to do today. First question is there kind of overlap? So I'm going to ask both at the same time. So first part is, what are some various foreplay methods that I can start implementing? And what are things that my partner can do to help stimulate me before sex?
All right. So I don't know if this person is male or female, but I'll just talk in general.
Sure.
So foreplay starts at the beginning of the date, right? Or even before the date, right? Foreplay starts in the morning. If you're with a partner that you've been with all day, like, you can start foreplay as early as, you deem appropriate. And foreplay can be as simple as like having, sort of nice exchanges where you chat with each other and you sort of flirt a little bit. It can be a gentle touch here or there, just like a affectionate touch. But whatever you and your partner are into, and the most important thing is being able to know what your partner likes. So every person's a little bit different. And so in order to understand, like, what can you do for foreplay, it's sort of like finding out what they enjoy. Like, do they enjoy sort of to take it slow and have more anticipation, or do they, want you to get right into it? And I think sort of figuring that out and talking about it and just saying like, hey, what are you into? Like, what do you like? And so that and you can bring that to your experience with that person in the bedroom or wherever you're having sex. I think that is super powerful. So determining, what they like, what they want, what they enjoy, and then, pay attention when you're trying different things. Like, don't be afraid. This is the time to play, right? Sex and foreplay, it's all fun. As adults, we don't play much, but this is our time to play. And so, like, if someone doesn't like something, don't take it personally. Like, just take note and don't do that next time. And if they do like something a lot, again, make note of it so that you can incorporate it in the next time you have sex. But sex is something that you get better at. And same thing with foreplay. It's not like you're just going to meet a person, everything's going to be great the first time you have sex. Yeah, sometimes maybe it is, but oftentimes it's not. And you sort of have to work towards it and to learn, what it is that they like, what turns them on, what gets them really hot and heavy, so you can bring that to every encounter and always try to change it up. Right? So the other thing is, like, you can get very comfortable in doing the same thing, the same script every time, because it works really well. But when you're in a long-term relationship, novelty becomes really important, because you sort of want to keep that excitement and that interest in each other going. And it can be very easy to get lost in the routines of life and just find it to be very sort of mundane. And instead of letting your sex life fall into that mundane rut, try to just keep it interesting.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds like there's a little playbook you guys could use there. All right. Next question is, my cum loads are way bigger when I masturbate than when I have sex with women. Why do you think that is? This is from Rodolfo in Tampa.
All right, Rodolfo. So semen volume, or cum loads as you described them, are sort of variable day to day, and that can be for a variety of reasons. It can be because maybe you are having probably more common than anything else is how long it's been since your last ejaculation. So the longer you wait, the more voluminous your semen volume is going to be. I think that usually caps off at about 4 days, and then it's really not that much different. But if you delay, then you're going to notice that your semen volume is going to be, a lot more robust than if you masturbate every day or have sex every day. So that's number one. Number two is how well hydrated you are. So if you drink a lot of fluids, you'll notice that you're going to have a more robust semen volume. The other thing is how strong is your orgasm in terms of the pelvic floor muscles. So sometimes you may be having a stronger orgasm, and those muscles might be contracting more strongly, and they may make it look like it's more voluminous because there's more force behind it. And so that could be a contributing factor. You can do Kegel exercises or exercise to strengthen the pelvic floor muscles, particularly the bulbar cavernosus muscle, to help really sort of increase that force of ejaculation. However, that does tend to decline with age. So when you look at the force of ejaculation for a young man, it's usually 30 to 60 centimeters away, whereas when they get older, that drops down to about 15 to 30 centimeters. And so sometimes in people who want to increase the force of their ejaculate, you can do Kegel exercises and find that it appears more voluminous because more of it's coming out all at once.
There it is. Kegel exercises, hydration. I like that. I think I'm going to start doing Kegel every time you say pelvic floor. I'm going to be trained by the end of this.
If you guys are enjoying this AMA, make sure to check out our membership at rinamalik.supercast.com, where you can become a premium member, ask your questions there, and you guys get first dibs on having your questions asked here on the AMA. And we want to be able to answer everyone's questions, but clearly it's not feasible all the time, and this allows you to get that opportunity. And we greatly appreciate you. So if you've enjoyed it, check out the membership. And as always, we're going to take care of yourself because you're worth it.